Hello, my YouTubers. Please forgive me if you're hearing some distraught or anger or whatever emotion in my voice. I will try to make this as light as possible right now. Like I said, in a few of my videos, I'm going through a lot of emotional things. So, anyhow, I'm going to be making salt dough offering stones for when you go outside and you take something from nature and give an offering back, or you can have them on your altar. Make sure you keep these away from your animals as much as you can, because salt can be toxic to animals in a large amount. That being said, I'm going to be using a half a cup of iodized salt. You can use sea salt. Finely ground is better, or Himalayan salt, whatever kind of salt you want to use. I use iodized. And you use a half a cup of salt, which I'm going to put in the bowl here because I need to use the cup. Oops. This is Himalayan pink salt, and I'm just going to add just a little bit of that in, if I can get it to grind for me, because a lot of times it doesn't want to. Like that. I don't know why. I don't know if I can't get a tight enough grip on it, or it's just the salt. Seems so, yeah, chunky. Not to mention the package it comes in is this cheap plastic you can bend. Can't really get a wiping it on my shirt. Good grip on it. You caught your little pieces in the hand, but there's a little itty bitty bit in there. Not that I don't know, matters or not. Then you take just regular flour and you use a half cup and just your regular flour. And that goes in the bowl. Using a stainless metal bowl is oftentimes more or easier to clean out than plastic. I suppose you could use a glass bowl. It really wouldn't matter, but I'm using a stainless steel one. So I'm going to take a little bit of cinnamon, and you can eyeball however much you want to use in here. I'm taping. So you just eyeball however much you want to use in there. I also have basil because I like the smell of it. It's like licorice to me. So eyeball that in there. Oops. Okay. Really. Here is an idea I have. I'm going to lay this up on the bowl. I get this loose leaf tea, and after I have my 1 cup of tea with it, it's still good and it smells good. So I lay it and dry it out. I have some dried out lemon rind I'm going to use, and a couple of dried cranberries. Also, you can take the tea bags from the store, and you can take them out of your cup when you have a cup of tea. You can dry them out and use that also. So I'm going to put all of that in here. And I believe that's it. Then you take your half a cup and you measure out half a cup of water. Now, if this gets to be too dry, you can add more. If it gets to be too wet, you can add a couple more things of flour. And I like using my hands to stir the stuff around, mush it in, get a feel for it, make sure it's all blended. Just mix it like a regular dough. I'm feeling like this might still be a little bit too wet, so pardon my reach. Gotta get back into the flour container. And I'm going to add maybe about 3 tablespoons more flour. And we're going to blend that in. You want it basically to where it's not really sticking to you much anymore, and that it will hold a nice shape. Yeah, there you go. Think. And it has this tanny tinge to it because of the cinnamon. You can also make these into Christmas tree ornaments. And there, it's basically done. A little bit sticky, but not too bad. Can you bring me one of those paper towels when you're done there, Nick, please?
Paper towels?
Mm-hmm.
Some paper towels.
Thank you. I'm only wiping off my hands here so that I can get out the next thing I'm going to be using. If I can get this off of me. Got it on my shirt. There we go. Here's
What are you making?
offering stones out of salt dough.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, there that is. I also use edible, excuse me, candies and coverings, glitter, whatever, sugar, edible ones. I don't use the non-edible ones. Not that any animal would really probably take one bite of this, but leave it to be. I also have some tin foil out, a nice sheet, because what you do is you, sorry, get these out first. You can get them out. There we go. sure these are all able to be, wrappings on. I hate that. But I guess to be safe. I thought Whimsy's Metal Pixies video the other day came out really well. She sang that. I didn't even recognize her voice when she did. But it was done pretty well. Now let me see. There. It's not the shakeable kind, this one. So it's you put it on there type of thing. Okay. Sorry, I'm having issues with my legs too. And I know I gotta stop barking about it because nobody wants to hear it. I hear good things. Happy things. So that's what I'm want to do for 2017, though I'm having an extremely difficult time at it. Come on. I love too when things don't agree with what you're doing here. There we go. Okay, so I'm in my trying to be chipper mood. You take just a little bit, maybe like the size of a meatball, just kind of roll it around, make it into any shape you want it to be in. Don't make it too thick, don't make it too thin. So I'm going to just make a moon shape, I guess. Then what you do with those is you put them, you can see that, don't know, there. You put them on your tin foil and kind of just pat them around. I want to make sure it doesn't stick too much. Then I'm going to look at this. I'm going to put a little bit of the blue, good Lord, sprinkles on it, sugar. So I'm going to lay just some of that on there. Yeah, drop it all over the place is what I'm going to do. And of course, I would have to stir coffee. Now there's these it's a good thing nobody's eating these. Excuse me. There's little, where are you? There's little like snowmen that you can use. You just plop it in the middle and you press it in there so that it doesn't come out. And that's how you make your God, now I can't think. Operating stones. Just like that. Try to clean that up a little bit so that I can make another one. And maybe use that for the topping. And here we go. Another about meatball size. Meat. Why are you so on the freaking table? There we go. Meatball. Now I suppose the light's shining. Meatball size. Roll it up. Kind of squish it. And that's the moon. Right there. Or the sun. Could be sun because we're at that time of year. And I just push it down a little bit. Maybe use a couple of whatever these thingies. Let's see if we can get that in there. Not dropping any. Like little, excuse me, little balls. Like snow. Some half, I'm going to drop everywhere. Oh, and they roll off. Yay! Well, those are good fun. And then the blue candies in the container are little snowflakes, and they reminded me kind of a star. So I'm gonna put one of them in the middle, and that's how you make them. Then, when you are done making these little offering stones, you can make them as big or small as you want. Then you let them air dry for 4 or 5 days. And then you can, take them out, put them in a baggie. You can give them away as gifts. You can carry them outside because they do get pretty hard. And then get off the table, Velcro off the table, down. Thank you. Oh yeah. And then you can just whenever you find a rock, you could put one down. You can make them like even half the size of this. Here, let's see. If you want a bunch of itty bitty ones that you can carry maybe in a pocket or something, there's a teeny tiny one. If you can see that. Pat it down. I'm getting this stuff everywhere. I think I'm going to close this one up because those little balls are getting everywhere. Might put them in a bowl and just pat your, your little thingy into it. Stick it. Like this one over. One over. That one over. Take this and turn it upside down. Press down on the paper. Foil. Come on. Are you with me? And there you go. And the candies. They look like cookies, so make sure if you got children around, they know that they are not cookies. Especially if you're even sitting out, kids are all like, ooh, nobody's looking. Let's take a cookie. Oh, yuck, not a cookie. There's a little one. You could just leave them plain. You don't have to put anything on them. Just maybe just a decoration in the middle. You could put your dried berries in the middle. You can not have to have them round. You can make any shape you want. Let me see. I can't think. Come on, what's happening? them into an offering log. Just a log. Now, if you wanted to, I do stones. It's snowing. If you go like this and you want to do a representation for the female, kitty, go down. Go on. Go on. Down. Thank you. You could put sunflower seeds on these in representation of the sun god, if you wanted to. You can make them into just tiny little balls. If you want to be discreet, don't want anybody to see what you're doing or know what they're for, barely even recognize them. You can make them into little balls. I'm sure my camera's probably about to go. Yep. So, like I said, you can make them any way you want, with anything you want, however you want. You could let them dry and maybe even with a black pen or something, you can even write a name on there if you want to, like words for like courage and stuff. But other than that, that's how you make them. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment. And hopefully I'll be a little more chipper in some of my other videos. I will try harder to do that. And anyway, this is how they are. So I will see you, my Smexy witches, later. Love ya. Bye.